Why did you start a business? This is my why. I was that young girl, young and in love, head over heels, wearing my heart on my sleeve, being the biggest hopeless romantic, right? I was that girl. I'm sorry if you can hear me wheezing. My asthma is messing with me a little bit, so just head over heels for a man. I was giving out this love, but I didn't receive the same. I wasn't receiving that same love from him, and I'm just pouring my love out to him, trying to show him I was that girl. Like, you don't have, like, I'm it. Like, I'm like the material, like, basically, like, auditioning for a role in his life. And it broke me because he never reciprocated that love. He never gave none of that love back. He never gave none of that energy back to me. And for 8 years, I did that. I completely forgot who I was in the midst of all that. What I liked to do, my hobby to do for fun. Didn't know what my favorite food was, like, because I was so consumed with what he liked and what he wanted and how he liked things. I just got accustomed to doing whatever he wanted to do and doing whatever he liked. I didn't know who Liera was at all. It took me a long time. Like, I became depressed after that. Once I realized, like, I don't know what finally clicked in my head that this ain't it. This ain't the one for me. He ain't it. I need to just give it up. I need to just stop all communication because it was toxic. It took me a long time to pull myself out of that depression that I was in. I was in a deep, dark depression. While I was sitting in that dark space is when I realized, when I was sitting in that dark space, is when it clicked for me. I started reflecting on my love. I would ask myself, why am I attracting, like, because this wasn't my first relationship, but it was definitely my first, like, love or lust, really. I had to reflect, like, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? Not what's wrong with me or how could I be better in a relationship, but why am I attracting these people? You know, why am I attracting certain men that are exhibiting like similar qualities? I would reflect on the people around me and not just me, and I would reflect on the people around me in general. Are they giving me back that same love I was giving them? Are they reciprocating that love? Are they showing me that same genuine love how I was? Are they giving it out intentionally? Once I started realizing that, just with everybody, I started putting myself first. I stopped putting myself on the back burner. I slowly began to, all the things that I did used to push to the back. All the things that I did used to say, oh, I'm not gonna worry about that, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. All of those things slowly started becoming priorities in my life. For me, it's self-care and self-love. Everybody are on their own journey of self-care and self-love, and everyone's journey looks different, feels different. My self-love and my self-care journey became a priority to me once I realized I have a heart of gold. I can't do people how they do me. I have too much love to give. I have so much love to give. I'm a mother, so I'm always gonna say me and my kids. Me and my kids come first. I finally started making myself a priority, you know? I feel like my purpose in life is to teach other young women and men, like, if that girl or if that guy aren't reciprocating that love, they aren't pouring into you, they aren't giving you that same energy you want to give to them, and with good intentions, you will know if it's with good intentions. Your intuition will tell you if their intentions are pure. Just listen to it. Just listen to your intuition. If you feeling that gut feeling like, no, you ain't feeling it for no reason. Don't ignore it. Because every single time I ignored it, I ignored the red flags. Part of my self-care is setting boundaries and standing on them. Because there were so many times when in that situation, boundaries were crossed, and those were red flags for me. Though, once my boundaries feel crossed, that's a red flag for me. And I ignored it. I justified it. I made excuses for it. So when I say I put myself in the back burner, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. Nothing mattered. It was all about him. My first love or lust, whatever you want to call him. It was all about him for 8 years. And not to go backwards, but I see that pattern in a lot of women where they pour themselves into a relationship and completely lose who they are. There's so many songs out there like about it, like about this exact situation. A young girl thinking she's in love with this guy, and this guy doesn't have any good intentions on marrying that girl, being with that girl for a long time, you know, staying in that relationship, making it work. Excuse me. This man has no intentions on doing that, but this girl doesn't see that. It's so many songs, there's so many movies, there's so many different situations out there just like mine. I want to be able to be that voice for other young girls that need a shoulder to cry on, and able to teach them, you come first. This is one of my favorite sayings. You got so much love to give, right? Why you won't give some of that love to yourself? Why you won't pour that love into yourself? Why won't you do things that you love to do? Honor yourself. The best, I love when Miss Iyanla Vanzell says that, honor yourself. I had to think about that for a long time. Like, what does she mean by that? Honor yourself, honor yourself. That means stand up for yourself. That means love yourself. That means put yourself first. You say something, stand on it. You believe in it, stand on it. Don't switch up and become something different, you know? So honor yourself. Honor yourself first. Put yourself first. Care about yourself first. You want love, love will come. Anything that's for you will not miss you. It will not skip you. It will find you. B. Simone said it too, just recently. How you want this? How you want that? Love and this loving partner, compassionate partner, this respectful partner. You gotta have X, Y, and Z. Da da da. And you not even have that, sis. What you bringing to the table? What is you bringing to the table? What can you bring to the table? You cannot just show up at the table. You have to bring something to the table. But anyway, heal yourself. Heal yourself. Spend time alone. Get to know yourself again. And the best way to get over being hurt is not to run from it. It's not to run from it. It's to sit in it. That's the best way to get over your hurt. You try to run from it, it's gonna just keep popping up wherever you at. Like, you ready now, sis? Can we do this right now or another day? Like, you cannot keep running from it, because no matter where you try to run and hide, it's going to find you. So you have to heal that hurt first. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship. Spend some time alone sometime, especially if you got kids. And this ain't no shade, no shade, no shade, because I ain't the one to judge, okay? Spend some time by yourself. Meditate. Clean your closet. Clean your junk drawer. Clean your kids' room up. putting yourself first and your needs first and your priorities first, and watch the world around you shift. Literally, it's going to shift in a way you've never seen it before.